Hello, everyone, and good evening, and welcome to Friday. Welcome to your Friday night tune-up. I'm your co-creator, Hillis Pugh, minus my co-host, Rebecka Gregory, who is out on the road in the mountains, uh, somewhere enjoying the wilderness. And she may pop on tonight and surprise us because if you guys know Rebecka, she's always full of surprises. And so, welcome to Friday, you guys. It's been a really beautiful week, a week full of lessons, a week filled with abundance, a week filled with many things. And so, as we get into tonight's topic, I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear about how your week has been. I want to hear what's going on with you guys, and wanted to thank you guys for tuning in this night because it's Friday. Week is done. And so, with the week being complete, with everything that has happened with the full moon, portal energies, all this stuff. And so, before I hopped on this evening, I was asking, what is the lesson for this week with the enormity of divine shifts? What is the big thing? And so, with the energies that are occurring presently, it is in the energy field that we have to allow ourselves to take time and to have patience with ourselves. In the great energy shifts that are presently, just before I got on this evening, I had like a really massive headache, and it's because there's a lot of incoming energies right now. And so, what we're being asked to do right now is to really take this time to really evaluate, to step into the space of evaluation, and to step into the space of really understanding who we are and what's important to us and what really matters to us, and how do we get to the next phase of our life, and how can we do that, if we are so caught up in the mindset of it's not happening fast enough, or it's not happening soon enough, or it's not occurring the way that it should be. And so we get caught up in everything else. We get caught up in the energy of what it is not, or what's not happening, or what's not being perceived, or what's not being seen. The focus is so much on the desire and the outcome, and how that is not uh, being transposed or being materialized into our life. And so, how do we really step into the energy of that? And it's a big learning right now because, with the energy shifts, with the full moon and portal energies, because there's not a dull time right now on the planet. There's always something happening. There's always some little nuance and some other little discovery, and all these things. And so we get so caught up in all of that, and that we want our desires to manifest. We want our lives to be a little bit easier. We want things to really move in a more productive sense of self. And so, with that being said, we are often wanting to take a step back to look at how things are happening, and how things happened. You know, that one of the things that we tend to forget about is keeping ourselves centered. And what I mean by keeping ourselves centered is about stepping outside of self, being the observer of self. And by that, being the observer, you really then can truly understand what's happening and how the pieces are falling into place. And with the pieces that are falling into place, Sometimes it just can't come fast enough. But yet, at the same time, we also want to understand why is everything been slowed down as of late, because there's also been this energy of slowing everything down, which is the energy of patience. And in this energy of patience is the space of allowing the energy that is manifested to catch up into the physical space, because everything is moving so quickly that the time to catch up is now. We have to catch up to the energy. We have to allow ourselves to catch up to what's happening, what's moving forward in this beautiful divine space that we're in. And so as things are slowed and we tend to be the observer in the space of observation, we then can really truly understand the the guidance that we are being offered, the gift that we are really stepping into in all of this, because that's what it is. It's really understanding that, you know, being pushed in the direction of listening, and then allowing ourselves to be open to take the remedied action of what is to bring us to that next space, the next phase of what do we want to occur or to happen in our life, because that's ultimately the beauty of all of this, to have the patience and to sit in the stillness and be the observer of what it is. I mean, because chaos could be happening all around you, but the question is, are you going to be swept up in that chaos, or are you going to sit back and observe the chaos and allow yourself to allow the chaos to go by while you understand it and not be a part of it? And then as you understand it, you get to move in a different direction. You get to be in a different way of flow and really move in the energy that is rising and coming to meet you. Let me know if this makes sense, you guys. I know I'm just going, but it's just all flowing in. But I'm glad to see, you guys are here with us, or with me, Rebecka here in spirit with her beautiful energy, and Cosmo and Daisy, and you guys really appreciate your energy, and really just being present, because that's what it's about right now, is the presence and being present in who we are and what we are doing and what we want to accomplish, in our lives, And everyone just take a moment to just focus on that one thing that you want to bring into your space, to materialize, and to allow for this to enter into your space with grace and with ease, to allow for this energy to meet you and to connect with you and to be in the presence of all that you are, because it's about that right now. I mean, there's so much happening, so much distractions, and so much that is taking our attention away from self. And so now it's time to put that attention back upon self, through the clearing of your energy, through the clearing of your field, and the letting go of what no longer deserves your attention. It's about, what deserves your attention now. Do you deserve your own attention? Do you give yourself enough attention? Maybe, maybe not. Sometimes, we get lost in books or in television or a conversation with a friend or anything that is, geared to take our attention away. And sometimes it's nice to have our attention taken off of the one thing we're so focused on, to give it time to, as I say, marinate, or time to come together, or to be pieced together, so that way when it's delivered to you in the way that you imagined it to be. It's just beautiful in that sense, and just allow yourself to open up to even receive more of that and which you've asked for. Um, because there's the beauty in that energy as well, to be open to receive, as we allow for the energy of peace and happiness and joy, and just being whole with where you are and what's transpiring in your world right now. So what's transpiring in your space right now, and whatever's transpiring, just observe it, be with it, sit with it, connect with it, and allow it to simply be. And observe your thoughts, observe the energy, observe who you are. And if you're not comfortable with whatever it is that you're feeling, trace it back to the point of where the uncomfortability began, or when the flow was stopped or halted, or just sit with certain energies and allow yourself to trace back what needs to be traced back. And as I'm saying this, I'm being guided to for the tune-up tonight, to do something very special to help with all of the moving of this energy and to open up this space. And everyone just taking a nice big deep breath. And I know it's just me tonight, and so we're going solo, as I hope you guys really enjoyed the understanding of the energies that are transpiring on the planet right now. There's a lot of fight. There's a lot of fight on the planet. There's a lot of energies incoming, a lot of energies outgoing, and so things may not be in balance. And so it's about is to help find that balance within self, to release the fight, to let go of the fight, and to simply be. And when you're in the state of being, you can receive instructions and directions to the space of doing. So before we get to that, I'm doing Rebecca's job this evening. I'm going to do a story time. Probably not quite like she does it, but in my own beautiful divine way, as I am using my birthday present from her, which is the Lemurian Oracle deck. Yeah, Beyond the Lemuria Oracle deck is what I'm using and connecting with to do story time for you guys tonight. And so just whatever is in your heart of hearts energies, whatever's in your space, your field, just allow that to come and connect um, as I prepare the cards for this beautiful and magical energies that are occurring. Um, wow. Okay. Yes, Deborah. And actually, Deborah, we have to connect, and hopefully, I will uh, reclaim my Facebook account very soon. But if not, you can always email me at cosmicinsightradio@gmail.com. You can do that, and we can connect, because there's some things we got to talk about. And so, yeah, I look forward to connecting with you. And just so you guys know, it just started raining really hard here in Florida. And so if I disappear and then reappear, which I am holding the intention of the universal energies to hold the energies to where nothing is interrupted in this flow of this divine communication of this evening. And so, story time. And actually, uh, T. Thiabo, If you want to, you can connect with Rebecka through her Facebook. However, we are not doing readings on the show at this time. But if you like a card or personal reading, you can connect to Rebecka directly. And so, as we prepare for story time, I just have to show you these because these cards are just magical. I just want to show you that the radical expansion with the dragon energies, and then the sacral chakra, birthing and creation of a new, and then the creation of communication to co-create, which is the energies that I've been feeling. And so, wherever you are, whatever you're doing right now, just allow yourself to take in a nice big deep breath. And as we allow ourselves to step into the energy of co-creation with ourselves, our higher selves, nameless light, creators light, Mother Earth herself, and all the elemental energies that are surrounding us, all these energies that are assisting us to be whole, to be complete, to clear our field of what we no longer desire in our life and our world. Allow for this energy to be cleared for us, then to expand and create with the energies that are in us, to expand in new and beautiful ways with the support of the universe, with the support of the love, the support of our friends and families, and the divine energy that is here to integrate with us, to allow us to be unique to self, to hold ourselves in a new and beautiful way, being held by the Creator just like a child, being held in the Creator's arms, being birthed through the Mother Earth, through her womb, through the energies of the stars to guide us and to illuminate our path along this journey to have a beautiful expression of creation, as we then open ourselves to create something new for ourselves, and then allow this creation then to expand and then be of service to others in ways that never once thought possible, allowing our minds to be open, allowing our heart to be open to receive and to have the scales of balance within us to be equally giving and receiving all that is expressed in us, to allow for this joyous energy to be in whole and complete balance, knowing that what you're asking for is already present. If you just allow yourself to see the light, see the creation, see the energy that is being birthed through you, as you ask with love, intentions, and heart, you shall receive just the same. Allow this energy to be open to receive the beautiful energies, the waves of energy to open you up, unlocking the door, unlocking the key for you to step into the magnificence of who you are. You are magnificent. You are beautiful. You are loved in great and abundant ways, and just allow this energy to take hold and surprise you. Surprise you, hold you, love you, lift you. As we now are in our utmost time of creating. And everyone just taking a nice big deep breath. And release. That was fun. To have those cards tell a story in that way. So it's my first time doing so, and so it was beautiful to feel that energy, that information, that wisdom from the cards. And guess what? Since it's just me It's interesting because when it's Rebecca, we usually have a lot to say because it's two of us. But since it's just me, I am being guided to move into the tune-up because that's what Friday nights are for. We've had a long week. You know, whatever the week was, that's what it was, and the energy of that really is now stepping into the beauty of what's emerging right now, what's really transpiring right now, really stepping into the energies right now. As I call in the elemental energies of Mother Earth herself in this moment, because it's raining like cats and dogs right now where I'm at. Yes, thank you, Indigo. You're so welcome, and thank you, Deborah. Yes, how much loved and special we are. Yeah, I mean, life has been testy lately, and so now this is going to be similar to the energy that was transmitted last week for the tune-up. So whatever you are, whatever you're doing, just take this time to take a nice big deep breath. And no matter when you are watching this, the energies are just the same. The energies know what we call time because the energies are always present and concurrent with the flow of our attention. So you can go back and watch this over and over again and it will still be the same. But now as we move to the higher frequencies of this space, of this time, of this energy, opening up the portal of energies and to align into the higher frequencies of my soul and my beingness now. To connect with all those that are watching in this moment, in this infinite now. And in this moment, just allow yourselves to imagine this beautiful white light of energy surrounding you, swirling around you like a tornado. And in this energy, whatever you wish to discard, to be free from thoughts, energy, people, past, present, whatever it is, whatever this is, allow for this tornado of energy that is around you to swirl around you as you give permission to let go of these thoughts of fear or panic, these thoughts of unworthiness, thoughts of shame, thoughts of embarrassment, anything that is on the lower half of the frequency, such as fear, anything that you may be afraid of, even if you are afraid of your own power, or you stepping into your own energy, allowing you to hone and connect to your true sense of self, allowing these energies that you no longer wish to connect with or to be swept up in this white light, this tornado of energy, and given permissions to say, I am done. I am complete with this. And if you're watching this, you can just say these words to yourself out loud if you're comfortable, to saying, I am done with this. I am done being afraid. I am done of having this mindset, this mentality. I am done carrying this weight that no longer serves me. I'm done holding on to this anchor. So now I give myself permission to fly, to be as I recreate myself, as I communicate to the heavens, to the earth, to provide for me, to deliver to me all that I'm asking for, the courage and confidence to create myself anew, to be free of any lower energies, thoughts, ideas, implants, infiltrations, anything that is not in my highest divine good, anything that is not in my highest divine path, to be free and clear now, to be free and clear as this energy is taking, as I give this energy permission, as I give my permission to give away all that no longer serves me, so I can now step fully and completely into this fourth dimensional energy and eventually into higher dimensional energies and frequencies to be my evolved self. And everyone just take a deep breath and just imagine what your evolved self looks like and feels like as we now allow for this emergence of this energy to transform from this beautiful tornado of light that is now throwing off all that no longer serves you and transmorphing into this sphere of light to hold you, to lift you up into this beautiful golden era of energy, this beautiful energy of light as it sprinkles down drops of light upon you, crystalline drops of energy drops down upon you to empower you, to strengthen you, and for you to know your strength, for you to see yourself as the beautiful light being angel that you are, the beautiful light soul that you are, to know that this school, this energy, you've learned all that you need to learn, and now it's time to learn how to evolve, to grow, and allow this golden light to seed you with this information to evolve and grow, and for you to nurture yourself, nurture your being, and nurture those around you with this information of this beautiful golden seed of light that is going to grow within you as you nurture this light, as you nurture this being now, the soul that is you. And everyone just taking a nice big deep breath. And release. And open your eyes as you are here. You are now. You are present. Beautiful beings. And Rob, welcome to the party. You can go back and watch the tune-up live for you. And I encourage everyone to go back and watch this again at least one more time to feel what no longer serves you, because it's going to have multiple layers of effect. It's not just going to be one time. It's going to be a few times. So the more you watch just the end of this, the more that you are going to allow to be free, to let go. And I am sharing this with all of you because as I evolve, I want us to evolve together as I am learning new things. And so everyone, I thank you for your time. I thank you for your presence. And if you felt that this was of service to you, click on the link in the description to offer a donation to the show, because with your presence, your being, and your donations, it helps to keep the show going. Because it's a beautiful joy for me to do this every week. And It's just the exchange. My time for your time. And I hold each and every one of you a great value, a great service, because I wouldn't do this if you weren't present. And next week, I have a special surprise for you guys. We're going to have an interview with the amazing Bruce Lipton next week going up for you guys. And I may not be here live next week because I will be in Atlanta with family, reconnecting with some of my amazing family and cousins. So Rebecka will be here, but if I'm not here, she will be here. And I appreciate each and every single one of you. Until next week, everyone, you guys have a beautiful, awesome week. Keep exploring and don't limit yourself. Create the self. And as Rebecka says, be the change in you. Till next week, everyone.